we're gonna watch the Try Guys get stoned and answer trivia questions. And I think this is a really great YouTube idea. I might even yoink this one.
There are 3 rounds, easy, medium, and hard, and the weed is gonna intensify the longer we play this game.
Interesting.
Round 1, the reward is weed soda. Round 2, the reward is smokables. Round 3, the reward is edibles.
You should, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. They should flip that. They should do edibles first because edibles don't hit right away. And then they should do the drinks in the middle and then have the smokables at the end. Because that's where it gets intense. I think doing it like this is all right, but like the sodas will hit quicker than the edibles will. The edibles are gonna take forever to kick in. Maybe they planned it like that. Maybe they know they're gonna get way too stoned. But if I was organizing this, I'd do it a different way.
Becky, and if you're my parent,
Becky.
please turn this video off.
No. Flip it. We're recording it for Becky's parents, and then we're gonna send it to them. Don't worry, Becky. You're gonna get fucking grounded. That's right. Snitches. Yeah. Chat, you missed again. Come on, guys. When I go for a high five, chat, that's when you also high five me back. Okay? We'll work on it. We'll get on it. Let's just watch the video, okay?
I'm Keith, and I think weed is pretty cool. Instead of an evening cocktail, I have a few puffs of a J.
The only thing I'm worried about today is getting too...
A little connoisseur of weed, if we will. I would expect nothing less from him, honestly. I think, yeah, him being the biggest stoner of the group, that's pretty spot on.
So the reward for round 1 is canned soda, and that soda has marijuana inside of it. What was responsible for the phrase 420? A, teenagers. B, a band.
Let's play at home. Okay, guys, what's the answer? What's the answer, chat? What's the answer? A, B, C, or D? Anybody know what the answer might be? Play at home. Do do boo boom 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 beep bump booty ba bo ba boom ba bee da da boom ba bee bump buddy bump boom bump beep boom bump. Okay.
Expect the unexpected. Maybe it was the chemist.
So I think
Okay.
that
Okay.
answer is
So we got the non-stoner saying that it was the chemist.
Turn that motherfucker around.
It's about teenagers, man.
Yeah, it's teenagers. It is teenagers. It actually started on, I want to say, a high school or college campus. It was the time that all the classes got out was 4:20, or was like 4 o'clock. So 4:20, they would meet up at a they would say 4:20 at fucking. There's a specific statue that they talk about. I think they'll explain it a little bit more. But basically, class was over and they said 4:20, meet up at the statue, and they all smoked weed. Which food creates some of the same reactions to the brain as cannabis? Peanut butter, chocolate, honey, or peppers? I think it's chocolate.
You know, I also said D, peppers, because I watched Keith eat a spicy pepper.
Wow,
and
everybody's
I
saying
think
peppers.
it's hot.
Chocolate seemed like it was more close to the feeling of being high.
Well, Ned, take a sip because you're right.
Ah, see? This actually makes a lot of sense because a big thing that's happening right now is that testing is not able to accurately test how much THC is in a bar of chocolate. And even then, when making chocolate bars of weed, the chocolate fucks with the weed so much that it either becomes very less potent or super duper potent.
So much chocolate, I never got high. That's gonna be over.
All right. He's going in. Daddy's on the loose, baby.
Willie Nelson used his expertise to launch his very own brand of pot. What is its name? A, Willie's Weed.
Just looking at
B,
Keith's face.
Willie's Reserve. C, Willie's Stash. And D, Willie's Grass.
By thinking...
It's either Willie's Reserve or Willie's Stash. I'm gonna be real. You think it's Willie's Grass? Okay, so here's why I don't think it's either Willie's Weed or Willie's Grass. I don't know what the real answer is on here, and it could be any of them, honestly. But I don't think it's those two because in terms of like branding and stuff, a lot of companies really go for the like play on words, the twist, because you can't outright say that it's weed for some reason. Even though you're selling weed, you can't outright say that it's weed. You have to be like, it's marijuana. You have to treat it, you know, more seriously. That's how a lot of brands and marketing are doing it, and a lot of states actually have are like, you can't have anything with like cartoons, or it can't be funny, it has to be serious. I don't think it's like funny or whatever. Most people do like reserves or stash, so that's why I think it's either B or C.
I was close to going with grass, and the last second I went with Willie's Reserve because a lot of people put fancy words on the weed brands.
Willie's a country outlaw. Why would he say reserve?
Boom! Right there, right there. He's smart. Five heads.
Right, well, Ned and Becky, you're wrong. Keith, take a sip, because it's this.
Oh, you got it! Woo! Nice job.
Approximately how many cannabis users are there worldwide? A,
Ooh.
50 million. B, 150
This is a good question.
million.
It doesn't say how many use. It doesn't matter if it's not legal everywhere. People are still using it. I don't think it's 750 million, but I do think it's a lot. There's a big jump between 150 million and 500 million. I think 500 million, because not only is it, well, it's not only illegal in a lot of parts of the world, it's legal in a lot of parts of the world, and the places where it is legal, people use it a lot, and people use it as medicine. So there are a lot of cannabis users, and it's not just marijuana. It's, you know, we're talking CBD, we're talking hemp, we're talking cannabis users. That's a big umbrella. I'm gonna say C. I don't think it's D. I think it's C.
Well, it's probably self-reporting too.
Yeah, it's self-reporting, and what kind of nerd reports to a website?
Oh, that is
you're
also
smoking?
true.
Also went with C because of Jeopardy rules. I didn't think it would be B, and we haven't had an A answer in a while, and we have had a D, so C.
Eugene,
Makes sense,
sip
makes
up,
sense.
because you got it right. It's 150 million.
Damn, probably self-reporting. A lot of people don't like to tell people that they're weed smokers for obvious reasons.
Almost 200 million people smoke pot worldwide, according to the 2019 drug report.
200.
Self-snitching.
It's true, it is self-stitching. I don't smoke weed. I've never smoked weed in my entire life.
Bizarre names are a time-honored tradition among pot growers. Which of these is not the name of a...
I'm gonna be real with you. They all are. They're all real names of weed strains. If you've thought of a name, it's been a weed strain. I'm gonna be real with you. There are no more original names in weed, and they've named them the craziest shit ever.
An actual strain? Is it A, sour diesel? Is it B, cheetah piss? Is it C, dog farts? Is it D, super skunk?
Okay, so it is definitely C, dog farts, but I'm almost positive that there's a dog fart strain. If not, I'm just gonna make one. Sour diesel is actually a very famous strain of weed. One of the OG strains of weed, if you will. I want to say that it's a combination of something else. I don't know my lineage that well.
Put it past somebody to do dog farts, but cheetah piss, it's hard to sell piss.
Cheetah piss is actually another strain of weed. I know this one for a goddamn fact. Piss is actually like, okay, so piss is actually like a very like big thing to name your weed. Like that's like a big like cat piss, cheetah piss. It's meant to resemble the ammonia smell that some weed strains have. It's very pungent. It does smell like piss, but it'll taste like lemon when you smoke it. So like it'll smell like piss, but it'll taste like citrus.
Keith?
Oh man.
You got it wrong. Everyone else got it right.
Boom! I told you.
It seems like
Keep it next to my butt.
have the worst position.
That was really smooth.
Like, what the fuck? I want to smoke some joint. In what
Yeah, it sucks. Why can't he smoke anything?
year did an art student change the Hollywood sign to read Hollyweed? Yeah,
2018?
Yeah, buddy. A, 1966. B, 1976. C, 1986. Or D,
Oh my God, really?
1996. That's a lot of sixes.
Wow, it wasn't. I thought it was more recent than that. I thought, didn't they do it more recent than that? Or am I tripping? 2017, 41 years to the day. Oh, they redid it. I spoiled
Happier? 1976 because the 70s.
Oh,
it though. I have no idea. I'm gonna
D,
sure.
1996.
Or
Like
wasn't there a
96 is cover up the
60s,
year.
80s?
1996. It feels like something those 90s kids would get into.
I did 76.
I think that would never be able to fly in 1996 LA. I'll be real. Yeah, I think it's either the 60s or the 70s.
The answer is 76. Answer is
Okay.
B.
Makes sense. 70s was real. Yeah. Oh man. Daddy's on the
A New
loose.
Zealand jury has the world record for the shortest jury deliberation in which they acquitted a man of cultivating cannabis. How long did they deliberate? Was it A, 4 minutes? Was it B, 3 minutes? Was it C, 2 minutes? Was it D, 1 minute?
Okay, 60 seconds is a long time, but there's no way to get 9 people to accurately agree on something in 60 seconds. There's no fucking way. Unless, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I'm gonna say 2 or 3 minutes. No shot. I think they all got
Too
it
late to
wrong.
change it.
Ned,
What?
you're wrong.
Dang.
Everyone else is right.
No way. No way.
Left
That's
to
insane.
consider the verdict at 3:28 p.m. and return at 3:29 p.m.
30.
Yeah. Ooh,
Literally
now,
took him
hold on,
30
now,
seconds.
hold on. Did an expert testify that marijuana had done to him after 2 puffs?
Oh, an expert.
A, made him dumber. B, turned him into a bat. C, transported him through time. Or D, reduce his lung capacity.
I have smoked weed for a long time.
I don't smoke weed. I've never smoked weed in my entire life.
And this is, I've taken at least 3 puffs of weed, and I have everything. I've become dumber. I've transported through time. My lung capacity is reduced down to 2. There's only 2. Like, I had a lung capacity of 100%, and now it's down only to 2. Not even at 1% anymore. It's just at 2. And I just recently did not become a bat. I'm not a bat anymore. I am now a human, but I am now a vampire. I can choose whether I become a bat or not. Although it is very hard because I am extremely dumb.
Okay.
So experts usually get called to
But I also have time-traveling
testify
powers.
for other people.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the bat because it's,
About the bat. Why would we?
bro, people have said some crazy fucking shit about weed. I would either B or C. I want it to be B or C so bad. Because you need to be an expert to know that weed makes you dumber. Because that's like the main argument that people use against weed, you know? And reducing lung capacity is just a smoking thing, you know? So like those are just givens. So an expert on weed can come in and say, I was turned into a fucking bat. I'm a goddamn vampire and I sparkle in the night. You do. Yeah, no, you think way more when you're high. It's, yeah, which I guess makes you feel smarter. It does. It does make you feel smarter, and sometimes it makes you look way dumber than it actually is. Trust me. I've got perfect stream moments where I'm high as a fucking kite and I look at dumb as shit. But it makes you feel smarter. The jury's still out on whether it makes
This person's
you
like
smarter or not.
testifying.
I guess the bat.
Why'd you do that, man?
I don't know, man.
Why?
It just seemed funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
I was like, what?
Daddy's on the
Well,
loose.
Dad, take a puff because you're right.
I fucking knew it, dude. Why would they say dumber or lung capacity? They already have other people to show that. They have tests to show that. If you have some motherfucker who's like, yeah, I've smoked weed and 2 puffs turned me into a goddamn bat. Okay, I have got to look up the lore on that one. Their claims were frequently supported by an expert witness, pharmacologist, Dr. James Munch. Henry Asslinger, the head of the U.S. Federal Bureau of Narcotics. Asslinger swept all before him for decades to the extent that his success began to pose its own problems. Admitting to marijuana use became a popular way of avoiding conscription? What the fuck does that mean? And murderers cited the brainwashing powers of an addictive drug which produced in its users insanity, criminality, and death to plead diminished responsibility for for their crimes. Fuck yeah, dude. So when he was like, yeah, oh fuck. So this dude was like, yeah, weed makes you crazy. And then people were like, okay, I was crazy and I killed somebody. Compulsory enlistment for state. People were using it to get out of the draft. Oh fuck. People were using it to get out of the draft and to get out of murders. That's fucking great. Their claims were frequently supported by expert witness, the pharmacologist James Munch, who claimed that after 2 pumps on a marijuana cigarette, I was turned into a bat. Sentences were commuted from death to imprisonment on Munch's evidence. An ass slinger had asked him to stop testifying. Oh, that's funny, dude.
Which of these THC facts is false? A.
THC.
THC is not intoxicating in its raw form. B. THC is only fully legal in 2 countries worldwide. C. THC becomes another cannabinoid when it degrades. Or D. THC is one of 200 cannabinoids in marijuana.
Is the right answer. It's only fully legal in 2 countries. I believe it's more than that. I want to say it's like 14. THCA is active. It's an active form of THC. If you're able to extract that, then you can get high. But just regular THC, which has a component of THCA, which is only released upon a certain heat, then you get that. So it can either be A if that's what they're talking about, but if they're talking about strictly THCA, then it's going to be B. I don't think anyone got it right.
All right, the answer is D. Here's a fun fact for that ass. At most, marijuana has around 100 cannabinoids.
Malta, and as of December 15th, 2021, Malta became the 3rd country to fully legalize marijuana after Uruguay and Canada. So I was even wrong on that. That's crazy. I thought Amsterdam had it legal. Whoa. Fuck sliders, bro.
Well, I would like to share my feast with y'all. And Becky, you get first dibs.
Yay!
He's already started eating.
This has been a game of extreme trivia. Smoke safe. See you later next time. Peace.
Bye. That was a good video. Good video.